Former President Donald Trump recently made headlines with an announcement regarding a proposed monument he's calling the Triumphal Arch. According to his public statements, construction on this project could begin within the next 2 months. The announcement has generated discussion across political and architectural circles, raising questions about the scope, funding, and purpose of such a structure. The concept of a triumphal arch has historical significance dating back to ancient Rome, where such monuments were built to commemorate military victories and significant achievements. In modern times, similar structures exist in various countries, including the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. Trump's proposal appears to draw inspiration from this tradition, though specific details about the design and intended symbolism remain limited in publicly available information. In his recent statement, Trump indicated that planning for the arch has progressed to a point where construction could commence within approximately 2 months. While he referenced the project as the Triumphal Arch, official documentation regarding permits, location, and architectural plans has not been widely circulated in public records at this time. Questions surrounding the project include where the structure would be built, who would fund the construction, and what regulatory approvals might be necessary. Public records and official statements have not yet provided comprehensive answers to these questions, leaving analysts and observers to await further clarification. Political commentators have noted that the announcement fits within Trump's established pattern of proposing large-scale projects and monuments. Some observers have pointed out that similar proposals in the past have faced various challenges related to funding, permits, and public support. Architectural experts have raised practical questions about the feasibility of the timeline mentioned. According to construction industry standards, projects of significant scale typically require extensive planning phases, including environmental reviews, zoning approvals, and detailed engineering assessments. The 2-month time frame mentioned would be notably compressed compared to typical monument construction schedules. Legal analysts note that any such project on federal land would require congressional approval and appropriations, while construction on private property would face different regulatory pathways, depending on location and jurisdiction. The announcement touches on broader conversations about national symbols, public monuments, and how leaders choose to commemorate their time in office or moments in history. Monument projects often generate debate about appropriate use of public or private funds, the messages such structures convey, and their long-term cultural significance. For those following political developments, this announcement provides insight into Trump's priorities and messaging as he remains active in public life. The project's progression, or any challenges it might face, could become part of ongoing political discourse in the months ahead. From a civic planning perspective, any major monument construction involves multiple stakeholders, including architects, engineers, local communities, and various levels of government depending on the proposed location. The process typically involves public input opportunities and transparency requirements that help communities understand and engage with such proposals. The announced Triumphal Arch project represents one of several proposals and initiatives associated with Trump's post-presidential activities. Whether construction begins on the stated timeline will depend on numerous factors, including securing necessary approvals, funding, and completing required planning phases. As with any significant construction or monument proposal, additional information will likely emerge in the coming weeks regarding specific plans, locations, and how the project might proceed through regulatory channels. Those interested in following this development can monitor official announcements and public records for updates as they become available. For now, the announcement itself has sparked conversation about monuments, legacy, and the process through which such structures come into being in the American context.